Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new on this channel, my name is Michael Basel Abby here, and I film about faith, relationship, lifestyle, all of that just stuff. So you're welcome. If you've not joined this tribe, you've not joined this community, what are you waiting for? It is absolutely free, totally free. All you need to do is click the red button, click that subscribe button down below, and please subscribe to this channel. Like I said the other time in my welcome back video, in my previous video, I said I was going to gist you, I was going to share with you some of the things that happened in my life while I was away, while I was missing in action. Okay, so that's what I want to do now. I think I started YouTube in 2021. I can't really remember that date vividly, but I know that it's 2 years plus ish around that. And then 2021, I got married. Yay! Isn't that beautiful? I got married. If you stay till the end of this video, I will leave some videos and some pictures. In life, you have ups and you have down moments. So yeah, but all of that is a process you need to enjoy. It's a process that you must come to terms with. You have to enjoy the process. And one of the reasons I really was not around when I was missing in action was the fact that I didn't have the equipment. I couldn't get the equipment and all of that to set up the sound, the lightings, everything that makes YouTube beautiful. I still do not have, but we start anyway. We move. So yeah, 2021, June 12th. On the 12th of June, I got married. And then my traditional wedding held on the 10th, and then the wedding took place on the 12th of June, and that was beautiful. But 3 months into the marriage, I lost my dad. Daddy died 3 months after the wedding, and I felt so downcasted. I felt so depressed. I felt so bad. It was like the world was ending for me that season. But can you hear that? But I had to pick myself up and dust myself. Again, if you stay to the end of this video, you might as well leave some videos and some pictures from Papa's burial. So do all stay to the end of this video. 3 months after the wedding, Papa passed. It was very devastating. It's sad and a down moment for me. I couldn't even think about YouTube. Like, it was the last thing on my mind. By 2021, I had gotten a job. Okay, so in the midst of pregnancy and Papa's death, I lost a job. I will share that just because I really want to share that job just because it was a lot. It was a job I will not forget in a hurry. So you need to subscribe to get that just because there are a lot of lessons you must learn, and there are lots of lessons I want us all to learn from my job experience. But I don't want to digress. 2022, my boy came, Bobo landed, I had a baby boy, and the whole pregnancy journey was smooth, I would say. But the delivery, I didn't know that it can be that painful. Oh, okay. So a brief just about the birth process and all of that. On the 3rd of September, by 1 a.m., I started having. I'll also leave some pictures, some videos from the pregnancy and all of that at the end of this video. I don't want to just get this video distracted. So at the end of the video, I'll leave all of that videos and all of that pictures. On the 3rd of September, I started having bloody show, and I didn't know what that was. I am a new mom. I did also know what contraction was like. I had asked my doctor what contraction felt like, and he tried to explain, but I didn't get it. So I had to Google. I took up my phone. I started Googling what bloody show was and all of that. And I noticed, and Google said bloody show comes before the main delivery. So if you have bloody show, it means that you're going to be in labor soon, or it may as well take up to 1 week before you get into labor. I was really ready. I was tired of being pregnant, and so I expected the baby on the 4th. As at that time, I was in my mother-in-law's place. My husband was there with me anyway that night. I told him I'm having bloody show. He didn't understand what I meant. Picked up his phone and began to Google. We said, oh, it was not like a serious thing like having contractions, so we didn't pay attention to it. So fast forward to the next morning, I started having like menstrual cramps. I didn't know what that was, but it was not serious. I thought it was not serious because it came, it will come, and then it will go, it will come, and then it will go for a long time. Myself and my mother-in-law would just gisting. So I had to tell her that I'm having blood issue. She being a retired nurse, she screamed, stood up immediately, started packing, and asked me if I had packed my bag, if my bag was ready, and I told her yes. So she immediately started washing off things, wrappers, started packing off things. You know how mothers used to do. Fast forward, I was fine. Everything went well. During the morning and afternoon time, I was fine. Did breakfast, ate lunch, had my dinner. And so when it was 8 o'clock, it became rapid. It became frequent. The pain became more frequent, and then I told her that it's becoming more frequent, and she said, I have to go to the hospital. I called my doctor. Doctor said I should get to the hospital, but I was thinking I could stay till the next morning. So when it was around 11 in the night, 11 p.m., I couldn't take it again because the pain was very serious, became very, very serious. And I told my parents-in-law, we had to pack and decide moving to the hospital. My father-in-law had to come with us. He drove us to the hospital and then waited for us. I went to the labor room. My husband was asked to go and get a file. My file, of course, I had done my antenatal with them and all of that. So he went to get my file. There was a room that I was asked to enter, and this nurse had to put her hand on my bum bum. That was an experience for me. Oh my god. She had to put her 2 fingers in there, and she said I was 2 cm dilated, that I had to get to 9 and 10. So because I was not fully dilated and my baby's heartbeat was, I was told that my baby's heartbeat was not audible, it was not, they didn't really hear it. So I had to be draped. They had to drape me. So at this point, I had already started shouting, crying. I don't know. I don't know how to deal with pain. I can't even take injection. I mean, just a little prick can get me crying and all of that. Yeah, I'm that girl. So this was really, really painful. And so I was taken to a room. I was admitted, more like it, and I was supposed to stay there and dilate properly. And throughout that night, 11, 12, I was in so much pain. After my drip finished, I was taken to a room, yeah. And so throughout that night, I was basically screaming, crying. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to handle this. I didn't know what to do. And so, yeah. So, hubby was there. Hubby was just there, trying to calm me down. My mother in law was also there. And fast forward to 5 o'clock, my water still didn't break. I still wasn't dilated. I was given 2 injections on my lap, yet I was not fully dilated. So level the pushing process didn't kick off. It was 6 o'clock in the morning when I felt like I wanted to urinate. And all of this throughout this night I didn't sleep. I was just in pain, rooming and all of that. So the nurses said, no, I can't go to the toilet. They gave me a bucket to ease myself in there. And while I wanted to squat, I wanted to just go down to ease myself. I just heard, "Bah!" My water broke. When they noticed that my water had broken, so they began to, run around to take me back to the labor ward. And so they took me. They had to hold me because I was completely weak from crying, from panting, from all of that. My husband had to hold me, carry me to the labor ward. And so we got there, and first they said they have to remove urine from me, that it was not good. I don't know, the child put something in my body and took out the urine and then opened me up and started the pushing process. We started the pushing process. And so we pushed that. I pushed and pushed and pushed. I didn't have the strength. So the nurses were already shouting, push, push, push. And it was in a general hospital. And you know how they can be. Push. You will kill your child. Push. I couldn't, because I had lost strength. I had lost my voice. I couldn't even say anything to anyone. Like I was completely weak. I wish I had pictures, but at that moment I didn't think about pictures of no picture. I didn't think of no video. So, but I will show you some pregnancy shoot before the whole delivery process. So I got to the labor ward by 7, according to my husband. And because I didn't, at that point, I didn't know nothing to check the time. I had lost myself, I had lost my voice. And so the pushing process started. I started pushed and I couldn't. So he had come out to a point. And so I asked them that I should get glucose, and my mother-in-law gave me glucose. I was taking the glucose and I had a little more strength and I pushed. And I think the last push that the baby's head came and hung for a while, his head became elongated. And I think that's why, since he couldn't come out properly, the nurses had to give me a tear and I had a serious, serious, serious tear. And when he finally came out, the placenta was brought out and all of that. Baby had boy then had an elongated head. Everything is normalized now, but his head was up long then. Scared and worried, but I didn't know it would go away. So it's gone. So after the whole, when he came out, the nurses took him with my mother-in-law. They went to dress him up and all of that, clean him up. And after the placenta came out, I was about to be stitched up. So the stitching process started. That is the one that I don't know what to say. I don't know how to explain it. Anytime I think about it, my head will be headaching me. Oh, it was not funny. After that, I was asked to rest a while, and then I was taken to ward. I was taken to my room where I stayed for a day. That was on a Sunday. Fourth was on a Sunday. So Monday, I stayed through the Sunday. Baby boy came by 7:41, so it didn't take up to 1 hour anyway. Came by 7:41, and by Monday we had gone. We left the hospital. I had gotten all my drug and my medication, so I continued in the house since I had no complication. Baby boy was fine. He no jaundice, nothing. So my doctor discharged us, and then continued my medication at home. So from September 4th to now, we are 5 months plus. Praise the Lord. So, but that season of my life, I couldn't just think about YouTube. I couldn't think about any other thing. I felt like everything just ceased. I felt like everything was on a standstill, basically. At some point I began to even think about my life and I was like, have I lost myself? And yeah, I just had to accept the fact that this is a season of my life that I have to raise a child. I have to, you know, live the family life, basically. So yeah, at some point I was kind of depressed because I thought my whole life was revolving around this. So if you are in my place, if you are in that place where you are becoming depressed because of all the responsibilities you have to shoulder, understand that I've been there, understand that it's just a season. I've been there. Trust me, you will come out. Trust me, you will do all the things you love to do. You will go back to being you, really. And so I don't think it's something you should even worry about. Seasons do not last forever. Don't worry yourself. So yeah, basically after that we are 4 months, and I'll share. I think I've shared my pregnancy journey. I'll share some of the things I have experienced as a mother next video. That's one of the videos I'll share. I'll also share like the job experience I told you about. So if you have not subscribed yet, why? So I just came to tell you the story of things that had happened, some major things that happened in my life. So if you're in that place where you're discouraged, like I said before, please dust yourself up and understand that it's just a season. It's just basically just a season. So if you have any pregnancy question, pregnancy journey question, childbirth, raising a 4 month old, or raising a child from like a novice, knowing nothing about children, about a newborn, and you want that video, please comment and please leave me a massive thumbs up. Please. So leave me a comment and tell me what you would love to see, the videos, the kind of videos you would love to see, and it will be my pleasure to share them. I love to, meet your needs. Really on this platform. So if you're pregnant and you're scared of birth process because of what I just said, because of all the pains, don't worry. It's just something that you will forget. You will definitely forget the experience. You will enjoy the process once you carry your baby, your bundle of joy. Trust me. So it's not that serious. Don't be scared. Don't be fearful. The Lord is on your side. You will come out strong. You will come out a testimony, and I know you will testify. So, guys, I think I want to call it a wrap now. So, leave me a massive thumbs up and please click the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. See you in the next one. I love you. Bye.